Alrighty, a troll task. Nice. Trolls are pretty good. I don't know where the best place to kill them, though. I'm about to find that out. But they're good XP for melee, and I think they're safe spottable. There we go. Now, I'm trying to go to the trolls located at Death Plateau, because I remember there's like a little area where you can kind of shimmy, like when they're not aggro to you anymore, and it's pretty safe spot. So I'm trying to continue training range. I already got my Dragon Defenders, and I have 60 defense, which are like two of my immediate melee goals. And my next melee goals are like really far in the future, so you know I'm in no rush. I'll get my range up. I'm a big fan of range anyway, and ever since I got this magic short bow, I'm kind of more inclined to do range. All right, now these kills they're doable, but they're horrendously slow, like absolutely horrendously. So I'm gonna run to birth rope, go and bank, grab my melee gear, and finish this task a lot faster. Because it's like not even my low range. It's also they're not that weak to range. Oh, there we go. There's the task completed. 54 Slayer, and I did get another strength level at my current gear with the Dragon Defender, DSim, strength damage, that kind of stuff. I'm actually hitting 20s with the Dragon Scimitar without prayer pods, so that's kind of cool. So I'm going to keep pushing to 80 combat as well. I don't get another Slayer Master upgrade though until I hit 85 combat. So I'm going to go back and visit Shelter, and we're going to keep slaying, still going for 60 Slayers so I can get that elite clue scroll. There you go. Next task is Hellhounds. I think you could eat through Hellhounds, but I think most people would choose to use Protect from melee against them. Now I only have 12 prayer potions, so I think I'm going to do a kind of not the smartest method. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be teleporting. I'm going to teleport to Koren, and then I think I'm just going to, when I'm out of prayer, just go bank, restore prayer, and then use lobsters outside of that. So let's see how that goes. Now, originally I fully intended to kill these hellhounds with just food, but judging by how fast they hit, I decided to go ahead and go with prayer. I think I'm going to, instead of just running prayer, I'm going to, instead of just running rune, I'm going to switch to the monk robes again, and I think I'm going to try to do a little bit conservative with this. So instead of just spamming prayer pots and staying here the whole time, I think I'm just going to kill as many as I can for my prayer bar, and then run back to Koren, restore my prayer, and come back down. It's not that far a run, and hopefully it won't take too long. There we go. Much like every single time I do this, I eventually give in. So I'm going to be running some attack potions, some strength potions, and prayer potions, and I'm just going to finish out this task. I was trying to just be a little bit more economical and just walking from place to place, but I was only getting like 5 or 6 kills per trip, and that's not even close to what I need. Oh, yo, we got a clue scroll. Man, I'm actually surprised it took so long in this task to get a clue scroll. But I think I'm going to stop what I'm doing once I kill this hellhound and check out this clue scroll, see if I can do it. There we go, Dragon's Lament. I'm actually on the classic client right now, so I don't have I don't have the rune light to tell me what to do. So I'm going to Google this real quick. Alright, it looks like the Dragon's Lament anagram on the clue scroll is actually the strange old man in the pit where you do barrows and stuff. I've never actually done barrows nor spoken to this NPC, so I'm just going to go get my my Draymond Staff, teleport to a fairy ring in Canifis, run there, and hopefully I can go in. There's no other prerequisites. There we go. That actually didn't take too long to get to with the Canifis fairy ring. Alrighty, here's the NPC I have to speak to, and I think there is a little quiz, and I already have the answer, so I just want to give that to him. There we go. Alright, we got another clue scroll. It looks like we're in the wilderness. I'm not 100% sure where this is, so I'm going to go Google it. But yeah, it looks like we're heading to the wilderness for this next part. Okay, it's actually just south here of the the wilderness agility course. So it's not the farthest run. I'm just going to take the panel on Arduing. There we go. Just rocking lobsters. And, assuming I died, I wouldn't lose much but lobsters. But I'm just going to walk around just in case I have to run at all. Not really a need to be in a rush. Alright, I should be coming up on the spot. Yeah, it's right next to these little craters. Alright, there we go. I think the dig's right here. Okay, let's see what we get. Another clue? Okay, I didn't have to fight anything. That's what I was worried about. Blue dragonhide body, vamp braces, and no jewelry. Oh, man. Alright. Now, to make a blue dragonhide body, it costs 71 crafting. So that could pose a problem. But honestly, I've kind of been wanting to get into crafting. I've kind of been wanting to get into skilling. I think I'm going to explore my options. And look to get that 71 crafting and actually just do this hard clue. Because I don't want to continue killing hellhounds, which are really only good for hard clues. And I don't really want to continue slaying, which is another good source of hard clues, when I have, one I could potentially finish. So yeah, let's begin the crafting grind however I can. Alright, I'm actually heading to Nidazat now, so I'm wanting to train some range, right? And yaks are a pretty easy kill, and they will be some good range XP, but also they're good for their hides and the yak hair. You can get a lot of crafting XP off of them. Not too much, though. But basically, every yak, it takes 2 yak hides to make a body, and 1 yak hide to make a leg. But for the legs and the body, they're the same XP, so I think I'm going to be making yak legs for 32 XP each, and you get a hide every single time you kill a yak. And then I'm going to be going for the yak hair, which is 25 XP every time you make rope. So 57 total crafting XP per kill on a yak. And my XP between now and 71 is 814k. So that would be about 12.7k yaks. So I'm going to clear out my bank here. You know, try to use the chisel and cut all these gems and anything I have. And I'll probably just dispose of my cash stack on gold, like in Blast Furnace or something for the remainder of the XP. So I'm going to keep killing yaks until, like, I think I'm going to go for 61 range. So the next time I would need range would be, you know, I'd have a runite crossbow or be going to kill steel dragons so I get those runite limbs. I also have a huge fletching requirement for that, though, so I'll be definitely more down the road. But I think it's a good opportunity to train some crafting and also train some range. Yeah, these gems are actually, like, pretty insanely quick XP. I see why people buy them on regular accounts. There we go. There is another inventory of yaks done. I have a little bit over 500 kills, and I'm about out of arrows now. So I'm going to be looking to go to TheMightyRoq and buy a couple more arrows. I used about 1,300 bronze and about 1,200 iron, if I recall correctly. So I'm going to look to just, you know, drop some cash on buying a bunch more brown arrows. There we go. So I'm cleaning up about 10k now. Looks like I have one more world top. There we go. Now, while I've been buying these arrows, I haven't been bothering to like buy them economically, which is like buy just 50 and then hop worlds over and over. So use a little bit over 53k for 10k bronze arrows, but I think that'll give me plenty of XP, at least at yaks. It's a pretty low defense monster, so you don't really need anything too crazy for them. Oh, there we go. 67 HP. Oh, wow. And I just hit 1,100 total. And I'm 80 combat. You know, not that... I mean, it's not the highest total combat by any means. I think pretty much every other account besides this one has a total higher at this combat. But also, I mostly skilled on every one of those accounts. So, being more combat focused, being more, you know, quest, I guess, you know, story focused on this account, 1,100 total is pretty nice. Now, I'm recording a little audio snippet here because I did get a mime random while I was killing yaks, and I got the torso and the boots from it, but it's being kind of PowerPoint-y in the recording because I'm recording on my laptop now. So, sometimes when I send them to my big computer, it, I don't know, it corrupts or it just doesn't record it correctly. I don't know. I'm still working out the kinks, but basically I was killing yaks, and I got the mime torso and the boots. There we go. There's another, you know, basically a screenshot. But the thing is the recording is still going on. Like 1801, 1802, you see the bottom left. But, yeah, I guess it just didn't encode the actual video portion. So I get essentially a screenshot. There we go. 61 range. I'm glad this recording file isn't that messed up. But that was my range goal. So I think now the goal is to use all those yak hides and those yak hairs. Make... yak hide bottoms respectively, and ropes out of the yak hair and see how much crafting levels I can get. Yeah, I love this new zoom out feature because you can actually get all the way to the spinning wheel and all the way to the bank without having to move your screen or walk anywhere. You can just click bank and then click the spinning wheel over and over while I'm doing these ropes. There we go. That looks like my last inventory of ropes. Now I have to tan all of the yak hides. I have 813, and if I recall correctly, it's 5 GP per. Oh, it looks like actually in this clip, I haven't realized it yet. There we go. All right, time to cure that hide. So I'm just going to grab a cash stack. And if I recall correctly from when I was recording this initially, it's like 5 GP per. So it's pretty cheap. It's just kind of awkward to do. You have to walk all the way to this NPC over here. But the kicker is you have to click him, talk to him. And there's not like a quick tan option. You have to go through like 2 chat logs. Not that character, but the other guy. There we go. Yeah. Close. Awesome. Okay, that's the guy. Cure my yak hide, 5 GP a piece, but you can't do the whole inventory. It's just got 2 chat log options, so it's kind of obnoxious, but yeah. There we go. Looks like I actually don't have I don't have a final gold amount. Looks like I stopped recording maybe then from curing the yak hides. All I know is it was 5 GP a piece, 813 yak hides to cure. Let me see how much money that would have been. 813 times 5, yeah, just a little bit over 4k to get all those yak hides cured. And they're 32 XP a piece, and they do alch for 300 each. So I'm kind of making pure profit off this. Even if I buy nature runes, I'm still making a little bit of profit off these magic XP and crafting XP. Oh, and the range XP on top of it. It was really nice to get that range up. Now I'm actually like, my account's prepped to get some runite limbs to get a rune crossbow. I don't have the fletching level or anything, but it's still cool that I have the opportunity to do that. Get some broad bolts, with the Slayer reward, and it gives me some chances to actually attempt the fight caves. I've never gotten a fight cave. I'm sorry, not a fight cave. I've never done the fight caves, and I've never gotten a fire cave. So that's something really cool. I'm kind of excited to do on this account for the first time.